Hi guys, live, here we go. Welcome to Friday night virtual dinner. I don't know, we're week 41 or something crazy like that. I hope you can see. I know with the daylight savings it's getting a little weird with the sun going down in the background. Hey Jill. Here they come. Hi guys. Oh, I love you guys so much. I hope you enjoy tonight. I'm making you cabbage, green apples, and bratwurst. Hey Patty. Cheers. Hi. So you guys, I'm trying to go 21 days without booze. I think I can do it. Hey Chris. I'm just talking about the sunset and it's brighter, so I hope you can see okay. Can you see okay? Give me prettiest girl ever. You are so sweet. Anyway, here we go. I'm making you bratwurst. I actually started this, here it is April, but I started working on this new recipe for St. Patrick's Day. I don't know. My mother always made cabbage only on St. Patrick's Day. And she boiled the shit out of it. Took all the vitamins out. You are. So I'm experimenting. Bratwurst. I saw bratwurst and I was like, never worked with bratwurst and I love trying new things. And then leeks or onions. I thought, maybe not everyone's used to doing leeks. Leeks are kind of a pain in the ass. You have to cut them, slice them in half, and really clean the sand out. But you can do onion instead. Sliced white cabbage. I think they call it green cabbage. And I do the bratwurst first. Take the bratwurst out. Do all that yummy. It smells fantastic. If you don't like fennel, I add fennel to this. It adds a little, a little kick. Hi guys. Oh, some new people. Hi, York. Roberta Brooks. Excuse me. Okay, so I gave up booze for 21 days. Wish me luck. So I'm drinking water. Just quickly, I just want to touch on giving away food as a gift. When I make this dish, and I've got a German neighbor who's a recent widow, and she's sad, and I made this for her recently. And I tell you, when you give the gift of food, it's like giving a pot of gold. She was so appreciative. And so we walked this morning, and I said, I'm making that cabbage and bratwurst again. And she was like, bring some over to me. And I thought back of when I was a young mother. I had some widows in my neighborhood, and Mr. Bigelow liked soup, so whenever I had soup, I would bring him soup, and he was so appreciative. And the other woman across the street had a sweet tooth, and so whenever I baked kids, I used to bake when they were younger, I would always bring her something. So I share that with you, maybe during COVID when you spent more time at home. If there's a neighbor who lives by themselves and if you're cooking, bring something over to them. They'll so appreciate it. Hey, Desi. Hey, Maureen. Except if you burn everything. Well, or boil the shit out of it, right, Maureen? Our Irish mothers boiled everything. All right, at the very, very end, tonight will be fast. At the very end, I add a touch of salted butter, Irish butter, of course, and a little bit of apple cider vinegar, which is super healthy for you. I also gave up my espresso in the morning, which might be even harder than the booze. And I'm trying to do a shot of apple cider vinegar in the morning. It's torture. Compared to a double espresso, really? Just a touch, and I don't know. If you don't want to do apple cider vinegar, you could do red wine vinegar. And it just makes, it adds creaminess, and it's yummy. It's yummy. All right, you guys, I hope you like it. I hope you'll try this. It's super healthy. And I make this sometimes without the bratwurst. I don't need the bratwurst. I'll show it to you in a second. Food for thought. You guys ready for food for thought? Uncle Frank's specialty, the apple cider vinegar. And the bastard lived forever, right? Uncle Frank, how long? I think he outlasted everybody. It's supposed to be good for your heart. My personal trainer today says she does it with, I said, I'm dying, I can't do it. A little bit of honey, which I love, so I can add honey to it. A little squeeze of lemon. I think she said one more thing. I mean, it's hard. It's terrible, but it's really good for you. I totally remember Uncle Frank swearing by it. Hey, Mary. All right, guys, will you make this? Maybe do this for St. Patty's Day instead of the cabbage and the, what was it? What was that other weird piece of red meat that they made? That they boiled? You know why the boiling of the meat? Because it was tough. And so by boiling it, it gets softer. All right, food for thought. I came across a quote that you know with me with my quotes. I thought it was so cool. I trust the next chapter because I know the author. Boy, come on. Isn't that cool? So, as humans, we are lucky because we get to make choices. And in our lives, sometimes we can make good choices and sometimes we can make bad choices, but we can always, I think, always rectify. If you make a bad decision, you learn from the decision. That's the key, right? To learn from it. But create the life that you want to have. Where do you see how pretty this looks? So I have an assignment for you kids. I feel like this is my class, like a life class. Look how pretty. Can you see? So it's the cabbage with the apples on the bottom, and then you can lay the bratwurst on top. Or you can slice the bratwurst and add it while it's cooking. And then it's just like this yummy stew. All right, assignment. And then we're done, 3 minutes. I want you to write yourself a letter to yourself, and you're going to hide it. And you're going to open it in 5 years. Okay? It'll be like 3 paragraphs, right? Doesn't have to be long. The first paragraph describes something of your past, what your past life was. Where were you? Who were the people? I mean, you guys were the people in my life. First chapter, first paragraph. Past. Present. Middle paragraph about the present. Maybe talk about COVID, what it was like for you, where you are, who are the people in your life. Then the third paragraph, I want you to sort of dream a little. Like, how do you want your life to look in 5 years? And when I say dream, it's like, let it be what you really want it, manifest it. But then you have to hide it. And then in 5 years, read it and see if any of that came true. I'm going to do it. It's a really interesting exercise. I love letter writing. I hope my kids have saved the letters that I've written to them over the years. I remember when my father was moving from New Jersey to California, I was helping him move his Helion. And I went through his drawers to try to help him, and I found the pile of letters that I had written him, and I was just so touched. He had them, in a little one of his drawers. Anyway, write yourself a letter, and I hope you'll do this. Tell me, hey Eric, write yourself a letter. I hope you heard that. You can watch this again later. Write yourself a letter and then read it in 5 years. Hide it. 6:10. Ta-da. Have a happy Easter, everybody. Thank you for joining. See you next Friday. Bye.